there's a minuscule population or a fringe of Muslims who are committing acts of extremism in the world. It's about 1.6 billion Muslims on earth. About 1 out of every 4 human beings walking earth is Muslim, stretching from China to East Lansing. Now, there are some Muslims who are uneducated or undereducated about Islam and commit acts of extremism. Muslims, if you look, we in this go from 9/11 to 2010. Muslims have overwhelmingly been the majority victims of extremists and terrorists. Because who are getting blown up in mosques in Pakistan, in Iraq, in marketplaces, where suicide bombers are going in? These are Muslims being the victims of extremism. Now, in regards to the media, it's not just the media, it's even the government, how the government discusses terrorism, or lack thereof. Like, I'll give you an example. If there is a Muslim who commits an act of extremism, there is no hesitation to label it terrorism or extremism, even if there is no direct tie. In October 28, 2009, there was an imam who I knew very well, Sheikh Luqman Abdullah, who was shot 21 times by the FBI in a sting operation. And the government, he was only charged, well, he actually wasn't, he didn't go in front of a grand jury, he was killed. But the people who were also arrested with him, they had charges basically relating to fencing or having possession of stolen goods were the charges. In a criminal affidavit, he was called a Sunni fundamentalist. He was called an extremist. The media tried to call him a terror cell. At first, they were terrorists, and there were no charges relating to terrorism. They were trying to say he was trying to overthrow the government and establish Islamic law. No charges of treason, no charges of incitement to overthrow the government, no charges of terrorism related. But he was a Muslim, so he was immediately labeled and branded as that. Now, recently, we just had, only a few days ago, this group down in Adrian, Michigan. I read the criminal affidavit, all pages of it. No calling them radical, no calling them terrorists. These people had IUDs. I mean, they made explosive, had pipe bombs. They were attempting, had a plot talking about they were going to kill police and government officials with bombs. No terrorism charges, no even mention of them being terrorists in the media. So of course there is a double standard. I said that either you label all extremists by their religion, or you don't bring religion into it, whether it's a religious motivation or not. Either you mention them all or you don't mention it.